Space mystery solved. Thank goodness, because very often we have so many questions about stories like this, and we never get a lot of what actually happened. And this was one we didn't know if we were going to get a lot of answers because it was about someone's health. Remember about a month ago when Crew-11 had to cut their mission short from the International Space Station? We knew it had to be a big deal because NASA, in the history of the space program, has never had to bring a crew early home from the International Space Station. And this time they said they did, about a month early. The crew would have just been getting back about a week ago or so. They brought them back home a month early, Crew-11. And we had no idea. They said it was some sort of medical issue. They did not say emergency, medical issue. They were very clear on how they worded it. Medical issue with one of the 4 crew members. So of course now we're all like, what crew member? Who was it? What was the issue? We now know that it was Mike Fink because he let us know. He answered the question. He said that it was him. Something happened on board the ISS, and he says he is thankful for the crew on the ISS, that they gave him great attention and realized that he needed advanced imaging for something that was going on. He still hasn't told us the actual issue, which we don't need to know. That's none of our business. And
we want to know.
We want to know,
We're
but it's really none of our
yeah.
business. Yeah. So he had to come back to Earth to get some advanced imaging to figure out what is actually wrong with him. And this is a veteran of the space program. He's got more than close to 400 hours in space and 9 spacewalks under his belt. So when they had to cancel a spacewalk he was scheduled to do the very next day, that's when we knew something was up. But this is what he had to say when they got back to Earth.
I'm very proud of the space station that we built and what humans can do. But how we handled everything all the way through nominal operations to this unforeseen operations really bodes well for future exploration. We're a well-honed machine here at the Johnson Space Center and around the world. So when we're getting ready for Artemis, I am very optimistic.
And he also said that he has been doing very well since his return. That was the return announcement. So it looked like he was doing okay.
Yeah, he looks good.
Yeah, exactly. But there was something else that was happening that we were not privy to. And again, just to reiterate, he has 382 days in space and 9 spacewalks under his belt. He flew during the shuttle era and now during the Artemis era. But we're just happy that he's back home safe and sound. And he's looking forward to what's going to happen with Artemis.
I feel like he eventually had to come out and say, hey, this was me, because otherwise there were 3 other astronauts, and you know, as they look for future employment and other things, people and their families want to know. I would think you'd have to say, you know, hey.
No, I think astronauts are a different breed. They don't care what you think.
He clearly did care enough to come out and say
Well,
it.
he probably wanted to satisfy, because there are a lot of people who are curious and interested in the space program and want to know who it was.
It's not like a news anchor where if we have a weird health condition, they're not going to put us on TV. Unless it's maybe, you know, something that makes us scream out curse words or something. But, you know, but like these people have to be in tip-top shape and they check their health out. So it could impact, you know, their future. I thought he handled it well today.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm glad that that he is going to be okay and that we now have at least some answers.
Me too.